Hi, I'm Hub Arkus, along with Associate Editor Kevin Fishbane, as we continue our NFL team training camp opening reports. And now we'll take a look in on the Denver Broncos. And gee, Kev, they didn't do much in free agency during the offseason, did they?
Yeah, I'm sure nobody will be paying attention. Tebow's gone. What's there to worry about? Oh, that Peyton Manning fellow. Talk about the biggest free agent acquisition. You know, he completely changes the offense, and he changes the defense, the way that he moves that football. So all eyes are going to be on, is he going to be healthy, and how's that offense going to work? And the Broncos also did a very good job of adding veteran guys in the secondary. Mike Adams, Tracy Porter, Drayton Florence. You know, people won't be paying a whole lot of attention to them because of Peyton Manning, but they should see what those guys are going to do to that secondary.
You know, a lot of teams were asking, gee, what do they need to do to improve most on offense? I think with the Broncos, it's more of a question of how will they allow Peyton Manning to make this offense his during the preseason?
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing. And from the mini camp, as we've seen, Peyton Manning's gotten the reins. I mean, they're trusting him to take over. He's like an offensive coordinator. He makes everything easier for everyone else. So now they need to find him the weapons. Demaryius Thomas and Eric Decker both looked pretty good last year with Tim Tebow, so we assume that they'll play pretty well with Peyton Manning. Who's going to be the number 3 receiver? There are a couple options there in Denver. You know, keeping the running game going the way it was last year. That offensive line was very unheralded last year because all the attention was on Tebow, but they know they can move the football on the ground through the air, just how they're going to do it.
Broncos, an 8-8 team last year, also a playoff team. I think it's indicative of how some weeks they were very, very good on defense. Other weeks they were a sieve. Where do they need to get better there?
Well, they need to improve that secondary, which is what they did, as we talked about earlier. You add Tracy Porter, you add Drayton Florence, Mike Adams, you know, throw those guys in there with Champ Bailey in that secondary. They need to stop the pass better. Up front, it's the defensive tackle position. There's a lot of question marks, a lot of guys, you know, the rookie Derek Wolfe, who was their first pick of the draft, can he factor in? Can Ty Warren be healthy? We know they can rush the passer, you know, with Dumerville and Von Miller, but can the secondary cover guys, and can the middle of that defense stop the run?
Where do we need to see the most improvement on last year's roster? Anybody left over who can make a difference this year with the other additions they've made?
Well, there's still a question mark at the other safety spot, and that could be Raheem Moore. You know, he was a disappointment as a rookie last year. He was the first safety taken in that 2011 draft. Can he step up? Wesley Woodyard's going to be expected to do a lot for them while DJ Williams is suspended, and he looked pretty good last year. And then Demaryius Thomas, can he really make a big jump with Peyton Manning there? And I think a lot of people expect him to be one of the premier receivers with Peyton Manning at the helm.
Any veteran players on the bubble or short of that, under the microscope, so to speak?
Yeah, a couple of guys on the microscope. It's definitely no Sean Moreno. You know, he's not the starting running back that the Broncos envisioned when they drafted him. Can he carve out a niche? Can he find a role there with Ronnie Hillman and Willis McGahee? And DJ Williams, obviously a lot of off-the-field trouble. Can he stay out of trouble, for one thing, and make an impact when he returns to the field? Robert Ayers, another guy on the defensive line. Can he make an impact?
All right, the news trucks from around the country are lined up to be with the Broncos in camp. It'll be Peyton Manning and the gang for all 32 of our NFL team training camp reports, as well as news, notes, and analysis as it happens. Be sure and stay right here at ProFootballWeekly.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.